Hey, I hope everybody's doing well out there, and I hope this is a wonderful Mother's Day. Um, I've been recovering from Beltane at Our Haven, which was absolutely wonderful. It did rain. It rained quite a bit, and there was lots of flooding in southern Indiana. As a matter of fact, Reverend Bonnie, our Queen of the Southern Sphere, got us and the Blands out just in time over the bridge before they closed it behind us because Lake Potak or something like that was overflowing. I just decided as kind of a magical amulet that I put these raindrops on the screen. And maybe now we'll have a dry, 6 or 8 weeks, which would be really nice. There's no question about it. The treatments that I've been undergoing have been a bit of a drag. Um, I, you know, eh, I just, I have my good days and my bad days. I mean, physically, but up here and in my heart, things have been going really quite well. Um, Beltane was truly magnificent. The whole crew at Our Haven is just wonderful. I met a lot of great people out by the fire. We had some fun, and actually, I spent a couple of the days sleeping well because Joey, who apprenticed for me, um, just did a great job of keeping a fire going in the campsite when we were in Copperhead Corner, and there's a reason they call it that. Copperheads. And by the way, they smell like cucumbers as they're approaching you. But I was starting to feel it a little bit with the weather, so Bonnie demanded that I come into the camper and sleep, and I have never done that before when I've gone camping. I have never slept in a camper. I was always something of a purist. But at 50, I'm definitely discovering that I do like comfort with camping now. And, it's like I'm not going to apologize for it. I made my bones sleeping on the ground for a long time because I wouldn't do an air mattress. And then when I do the air mattress, I didn't want to get a bigger tent, but the bunny rabbit ate my tent and my air mattress last fall after I got back from my birthday weekend. Of course, I did put it out there to the universe that I was going to get a new tent. You learn as you go, and hopefully you never stop learning. But I just want to thank everybody that's been a part of my life for the last couple of weeks. You've made it really interesting. There are a lot of very good upbeat things that we're going to be doing with the Gossamer Court and with Robin's Hood, which is a magnificent charity. It's an aspect of community that takes care of its own. I am very pleased to be a part of that again. I am still officially the coven puppy for the coven of the fainting goat and flying sacred bird. Uh, but I have a lot to be grateful for. There's no question about it. The treatments have been kicking my ass. But on the positive note, I've managed to get a lot of fluid out of me. Stress in my life greatly reduced. I have had a lot of time to rehearse and start to memorize again and work with my voice. I have managed to take off about 15 pounds, probably mostly in fluid because my heart wasn't working properly, which it does sometimes. I mean, there's no question about it. Congestive heart failure has claimed most of the males in my family in their 40s, and I made it to 50, courtesy of those 2 stents they put in. But as far as the tumors and all that stuff, it's something that I have to face. But hey, death has been stalking me since I was a kid, and I've made it this far, and I don't plan to give up. So I'm going to be a pain in the ass for a little while longer in your lives, and I hope you don't mind, you know. So anyway, schedules are coming together for the summer. I've had a lot of invitations over the last couple of months, and what I tell people mainly is it depends on how I feel. You know, there are a couple of commitments that I am definitely committed to. I am going to be doing Brushwood for Serious Rising and for Summerfest. It is looking like Summer Solstice at Wisteria may be a possibility. Babylon Rising. Again, you know, and that's going to be at Our Haven in French Lick, Indiana. I am very grateful to people that have extended their hand to me over the last year or so, inviting me to come out and share with people some of my work as the integrated shaman. Other workshops involving creating instruments out of recycled stuff. You know, the ethics for the young. And, you know, and there's probably going to be one very serious workshop. It's a comparative study of 3 shamanic tribes. So I am very optimistic and hopeful, and, you know, when I start to lose that, I just reach out and contact one of my friends. I am now officially the crazy ant in the attic. I am doing the digs in here, getting them right, and you know, so I'm pretty much exhausted and beat. I've been up all night. The birds are chirping, and I'll probably go to bed in a little while. But I've also been sifting through a lot of pictures and writing and stuff, because my mom, after buying me the magnificent laptop that I have now, where I can do vlogs from wherever I go, kind of did so because she wants me to write and finish the manuscripts that I've been working on. And so along the lines of drinking the Kool-Aid you serve to others, excuses are the leaning post of fools, and I don't have any excuse now. You know, there have been some troubled times over the last, really over the last 2 years, and that is behind me. You know, there are some people that I can no longer have in my life, and that's part of growing older too. You just sometimes outgrow people. You know, but the point is that you keep growing and you hope that they do so as well. So anyway, this is kind of an experimental video that I'm putting out there, but I figured I'd take this time to let people know what's going on. And, you know, give your mothers a call today. I will be, which means I will be suffering. Actually, she's, well, I used to call her Medusa, and she's not nearly as scary since she outlived the serpents in her hair. Now there's only one of her to deal with, and that's enough. But I actually look forward to the calls that I, you know, have with her. So anyway, have a great day. And as I say at the end of all my videos, have a wonderful life. Thank you. This is Use the Fairy King. Bye for now.